Yo, it's Pop. I've been peeping this channel, Stay Wavy TV. They keep it real with the stories, the culture, the grind, no fluff, just truth. If you about growth, about learning, about riding your own wave.
NLE Choppa is taking shots at NBA YoungBoy in his new diss track, KO. It seems like NLE Choppa at age 22 is going through a midlife crisis, y'all. This man shaved his head entirely bald. When he has hair, he has a hairline. He shaved his head entirely bald to look like his idol Tupac Shakur, which I think is very, very weird. And not only that, but he keeps dropping songs trying to sound like Tupac on Hit 'Em Up. This is like the third or fourth time that NLE Choppa has recorded and dropped a rap song where he's doing everything in his power to imitate Tupac and sound like Tupac. And I think it's disgusting, bro. Like, I hate people that they're so uncomfortable and insecure with being themselves that they have to do everything in their power to sound like another man, you know what I'm saying? I always found that very, very weird, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into the action. Let me read y'all this article from Complex. Shout out to Complex. It says, NLE Choppa, who's going by NLE the Great these days, questions YoungBoy Never Broke Again's impact on young fans in his new diss track, KO. Using the familiar sounds of Tupac's Hit 'Em Up, which he's already done before. Like I said, he's already dropped about 2 or 3 songs that sounds like Tupac's Hit 'Em Up, where he's actually sampling the song. Choppa makes his intentions clear by directly calling out YoungBoy in the first verse like so. YoungBoy what? This the big boy league. I put one up in your gut under the Jesus piece. Last thing that I heard was Jesus please. Had me looking at the devil like this is your king. In the second verse, Choppa argues this shit get deeper than rap, later referring to YoungBoy as bitch boy. Perceived efforts poison the youth are highlighted in the third verse, with Choppa arguing that the target of his area is influencing fans to engage in violence. He says, you poison the youth, nothing positive you do. You the reason niggas beating bitches thinking that it's cute. You said niggas to do what you wouldn't even do. Role model you would never fit the shoe. Wow, okay, oh shit. The video for the new track features an actor portraying a character that's clearly meant to be a depiction of NBA YoungBoy. All while Choppa takes visual cues from Tupac and Michael Jackson, among other familiar stars. In the Instagram story update, Choppa, who previously released the tracks Free YoungBoy and Free YoungBoy 2, tripled down on the sentiments expressed in his KO diss. This ain't a fire drill, he wrote. As seen below, I'm standing on everything I'm saying, I stamp it. First of all, NLE Choppa, you're a hypocrite, okay? You have plenty of songs where you're encouraging the youth to participate in violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of your songs aren't all positive, bro, okay? It wasn't until a couple years ago that you started saying that you was vegan and, you know, you were drinking kale shakes and shit like that, and you were telling people to meditate, and you basically were trying to be So Illuminati. Let's just call it what it is, bruh. You were copying So Illuminati when So Illuminati started his Spiritual Soul channel. You obviously got inspired, and you copied him. The same thing you're doing with Tupac, bro. Like, one thing I learned about NLE Choppa is he's a dick rider, okay? He sees somebody, he gets influenced by them, and he deliberately copies them and tries to make it seem like, you know, he's just originating it, okay? You're not paying homage, you're dick riding, okay? You're dick riding So Illuminati, copying Spiritual Soul. You dick riding Tupac, which is why you shaved your head bald, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Tupac's not light-skinned, that's number one. Number two, you could never be Tupac, okay? Tupac is long, rest in peace to one of the greatest rappers of all time. Tupac would be disgusted with what you're doing, bro. He'd probably spit on you, okay? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Like, Tupac would be disgusted with the behavior of NLE Choppa, bro, okay? You at 22 years old, shaving your hair entirely bald to look like another man is crazy work, bro. That is insane, okay? The real reason why you're dissing NBA YoungBoy is because you're jealous of NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy came out of prison. Since then, he dropped the album. He dropped the Massa album, which was received very well. Now he's on tour. His tour is doing very well, and you don't like the fact that NBA YoungBoy is getting all the attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to the youth, NBA YoungBoy is probably the most popular rapper in the world right now. To the youth, to the people that's in elementary school, middle school, high school. Now, does NBA YoungBoy make music that may influence kids to do things that they shouldn't do? Yes. but hip hop as a whole does that. Okay, he's not the first rapper that's done that. He's not gonna be the last. Okay, most rappers make music that kids should not follow. Let's just call it what it is, bro. Gangster rap has been around for a very long time. Okay, you got 50 Cent, you got Jay-Z, who used to rap about being a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? You got DMX, you got, you got plenty of rappers that do this, bro. And you're one of them. NLE Choppa, you, like I said, you have plenty of songs where you're rapping about doing violent things. Okay? You don't have a bunch of rap songs that's positive, bro. You don't. You're not Nas, my nigga. You're not Nas. You're not Lupe Fiasco. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not one of those rappers. You actually blew up by making, gangsta, turn up shit. Let's just call it what it is, bro. The little freestyle songs you be dropping. So you're being a hypocrite, bro. And I don't think NBA YoungBoy is the dude that you want to beef with. Okay, NBA YoungBoy has a track record of crashing out. Okay, he will crash out, and I don't think NLE Choppa has a track record of crashing out. So I don't think this whole situation is gonna go how you want it to go, my boy. I think you're biting off more than you can chew, and I think you should be very careful. Okay, NBA YoungBoy's mom actually responded to you, bro. The fact that his mom took time out of her day to respond to you, bro. NBA YoungBoy's got to be pissed off about that. And if you guys happen to run into each other, bro, it's not gonna be pretty, man. It's not gonna be pretty. So grow your hair back out. Stop trying to be Tupac. I seen you was in the music video moonwalking, acting like you Michael Jackson. Just be yourself, bro. Be yourself. I know you're a young man. I know you're still growing. You're still maturing. You're still evolving. Maybe you're trying to find yourself. But the best thing that you can do in life, bro, is be yourself. Okay? Stop trying to be other men that you've never met before, that you never will meet before. You're never gonna have the opportunity to meet Michael Jackson. You're never gonna have the opportunity to meet Tupac Shakur. Let them rest, let them have their legacy, and you build your legacy, okay? Let NBA YoungBoy, he's doing his thing, bruh. NBA YoungBoy has publicly acknowledged that he's made music that poisons the youth, and he said that eventually he's gonna try his best to stop doing it, and he has started to make songs that are positive, but he's not perfect. At the end of the day, bruh, nobody's perfect. People make mistakes. And at the end of the day, bruh, only God can judge. You feel me? Who does NLE Choppa think? Who do you think you are to judge somebody off of something that you've done yourself? You're just making yourself look stupid, bro. Just like you just did that podcast with Jonathan Majors where you're talking about the Bible and shit. When it's clear as day you haven't read the Bible. You're just saying a bunch of bullshit that you don't know you're just talking about things that you're not educated in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself, man. So that's my thoughts on this, man. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy. I don't think he should respond to this clown, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him the attention that he's seeking. You know what I'm saying? Just let him continue to embarrass himself. And with that being said, man, it's your boy Wavy. Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, share the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.
Yeah. Gold link swing while the city lights gleam. Welcome to the wave, you tuned into a dream. Rooftop view with the blacked out whip. Stay Wavy TV, we talk money and drip. Diamonds dancing every bar I drop. Vibe so rich, make the time